Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Riddle. Okay, Larry, come here. Hello, my handsome prince. You already got one, Roo.
It's feeding time for Riddle Doodle.
No, it's coffee time for me. Now we wait. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. It's been a little bit. The last video I did was like Super Bowl Sunday weekend, so a couple weeks ago. So I wanted to come back and just chat with you guys and show you my day and also update you on things that are happening in my life. So I'm joined here today by my mug of coffee. Cheers. Just kidding, I'm actually not going to cheers you because it's too hot to drink right now, so we'll wait on that. But today is Thursday, it's about 10:30 right now, and I woke up around 10, and I am going to be recording my podcast today. And Finley's at work, so that's what normally happens on Thursdays, is when he's at work until like 2 or so, I'm recording the podcast, so I have like the maximum amount of quiet time. So yeah, we're getting this done today. I'm gonna upload it for my Patreon peeps, and then tomorrow it will be available for everybody else on the rest of the platforms. Anyways, you guys know the freaking drill on that. I guess I should just update you with like the main thing that's been happening in our life, which is looking for a new place to move to rent. And we have been technically looking since about November. I'm sorry if you can hear Rue. She has this little taco that's like one of those toys that just sounds crinkly, and she's obsessed with it, so she's playing with her taco. Yeah, the first place we ever toured was in November. We were obviously out of town for like half of December and all of January pretty much, so we really didn't start touring again until this past Monday in February. So we toured another place and it was a no. Although I really desperately wanted it to work out, it was just also a no. I was like, oh, there's a handful of things about this house that just aren't gonna work out for me. There was no place for the pigs. That's an issue that we're facing a lot. In the area that we're looking in, Hood River, the rentals as well are very sparse. And so most of them are kind of like on, I guess, like town blocks, city blocks, and most yards are like not big enough for the pigs, or we just couldn't bring them there. Like nobody would want the pigs in their backyard, right, sharing a fence with some neighbors or something, you know? So this brings up the next topic that we were like, well, maybe we should just buy, because we have the financial freedom to do that right now. We can look at some longer term buying opportunities. And my neighbor Olya was suggesting this to us because she was like, even if you buy the house and then you flip it, you can sell it and then make a profit because you did some good stuff to it, you know? And Finley and I are both pretty like money oriented, saving oriented minds. And so when we were talking about it, we were like, well, we just don't want to buy at a loss. Like, I don't want the housing market to crash and then like 2 years later I'm like, oh, I literally could have gotten this same house for like 200 grand cheaper, you know? I don't want to have that moment. And so then we were going online, we were doing a lot of research because we thought that the housing market was going to crash again soon. Like, not as bad as it did in like 2008, but we thought that maybe it was going to occur, so then houses would be a lot cheaper and, you know, that whole kind of a thing. But from what we learned online, it just really, it's not probably going to happen like that. I mean, maybe some stuff will naturally get a little bit cheaper, but I really just don't think that we're gonna have a huge crash in the housing market again to that extent. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, and in a few years I'll come back and look at this video and be like, you fucking idiot. No, I'm just kidding. How are we supposed to know? Nobody's supposed to know. So it's hard to tell what is a good decision and what's not. I'm gonna stop blabbering as much as I am now, because probably not a lot of you care about this conversation of to rent or to buy. But that's currently like where we're at right now. And our roof got fixed on our house, but the hole in the ceiling is still open and happening, and it's been like over 20 days and I don't know when it's going to be fixed. And so that was a huge reason of like, let's just get the fuck out of this house. She needs to do a lot to it, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, like, we really like this house and I love the garden that we have set up, and the pigs have space, and we have an outdoor barn and a basement shop. And like, we were just talking about how hard it is to fucking find that, because we've been trying and we can't find it so far, you know? So we're keeping our options open, but we've decided to stay here at least for like the summer and just keep gardening and living our lives, because right now we're at this point where we're like, so we were so dead set on leaving that we didn't start our plant starts and stuff like that. Like, we were holding back on doing a lot of stuff because we were like, oh, we're just gonna be out of this house. But now, like, we check online every day for rentals and on rental websites and with agencies and stuff like that, and it's just so fucking hard to find a place that actually like meets what we would need as a family for our animals and stuff like that. So this all being said, we are here for a while until we figure something else out. Maybe before we possibly buy. I don't know. I really don't know. We're just, like I said, keeping our options open, baby. Happy to hear it though, because now I can get back to my gardening. I'm now going to get back to a couple emails, and I don't know why I did that with my fingers. And then I'm going to form my playlist for today's Souls at Sundown episode and plan my topic, because I actually don't know what I'm talking about at this moment in time. So that's probably something I should figure out first. Thanks for listening. Comment down below if you have any advice on buying a home. When is a good time to do it? Everybody always tells me to use that like mortgage calculator thing, and we've been doing that and just seeing what we could afford or what we would have to get a loan out for and all that kind of stuff. So that's currently where our brains are going. But also we're working on our new business idea, so that's really fun too. So I'll have updates on that when I update you on that. Just kidding, when we probably finish products. Anyways, I had a lot to say.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
I just finished my podcast. Beep, beep. So I'm having some lunch. It has vegan parm on top of it, so it looks a little different than it did last night. But I made this like vegan gumbo recipe, and the recipe called for okra. I'll link it down below, but I didn't have any okra at the store that I went to get my produce, so I just left it out, and it's still delicious. I served it over quinoa. It tastes like a nice chili recipe. It has lots of beans, lentils, all the good stuff. So delicious. All right, folks. So Finley took down the greenhouse the other day, which used to be here. And now it's just pretty much like a bed that we're going to use this year. The soil is really good for it, because this was all actually tarped when like the ground cover was actually tarped when the greenhouse was up. So now we have like weeded soil over there. But over here, this was not tarped over the fall. We weren't really sure what we were going to do with this plot of land over the spring. So I need to weed this and take all of these dead tomato plants out and all this grass that is starting to come back up in gigantic patches. So I'm probably going to work on this portion of it today. It's definitely going to be a lot of work, but yeah, I already want to start gardening. So I need to start off by making sure my bed's ready. Yippee-ki-yay. Yeah, so this is what it looks like beforehand. Kind of a lot. This is the greenhouse plastic and all of the tarps now just on our lawn. Look at these two loudmouths. Hi, did you get some new hay in here? Yeah. Dad was just kind of cleaning out your pen yesterday. Hi, Peachy. Hi, Ducky Wucky. Hi. They're very happy that the sun started coming out again. Oh, I don't know if you want to eat the blackberries. That's maybe not a good idea. Yesterday, Finley put down some hog fuel, it's called. It's basically like cedar shavings that make it like easier for them to walk around in the mud over there, because it's very muddy and wet from the rainy season. Check out my outfit today. Very comfy and cute. I just had a really good phone call. I'm gonna stay back here so you can still see my head. Had a really good phone call with my friend Vivian. She lives in Fiji and she's back in LA visiting. She's from California, but she has been visiting LA, and she was like, I came back here because I thought that I wanted to move back to LA, but now I'm like really overwhelmed with basically just the Matrix type things. She was like, I am just like, I can't believe how much it's changed. I actually met her when we both lived in downtown LA, but she was like, my mind has completely changed, and I like still want to be in this space where I can go to Fiji but also have a place. And I thought that I wanted the place to be in LA, and I wanted to like be able to come and do music there and stuff, but now I'm just like, LA is not the place. So she was kind of just asking me of like better towns to move to, like Austin, Texas, or Boulder, or Denver, Colorado, or places like that where it's like you're still connected to nature, but you have more community. So we're just talking about community and balance when it comes to living out in the natural world and like leaving the kind of more like connectedness of big cities. So good chat, but I was having a lot of audio issues because of Mercury retrograde. I literally had to have her call me back like 4 times, just being like, I still can't hear you. Wait, hold on, what's happening? Holy shit, the hogs are being so cute. Just a little outdoor hay nap. Nothing better.
1 hour later.
Okay, I have taken up all of the dead stuff, but it's so hard to weed with your hands out these like giant patches of grass or clover or whatever. And I feel like it's honestly better to have some ground cover in between some of these plants, but everything that I left is like still alive. So all of my kales, some of my calendula on the outside is still alive as well. And then over here, I have some medicinal herbs. I didn't plant these are just natural. But this is purple dead nettle. I feel like I talked about it in a video last year. The nettle family is, it's expansive, but this is one of my favorites. It has these like purple flowers at the top. You can put it in smoothies, salads, pestos. My favorite thing is to make pesto with it. And this is literally like all over my yard right now. So happy about that. I'm leaving that, and in here is just a lot of grass that's taking over, a lot of burdock root, which is this big mama right here. That's everywhere, and those are really hard to weed, so I just kind of left them. And a lot of deer poop. Greetings, droppings. But yeah, so I'm just kind of leaving the green stuff. I'd ideally really like to take out all of these blackberries off of our fence line, and also do some like weed whacking along the lines to clear out around this raised bed. So that's my next project. Not today though, because the sun is setting and I'm so cold. All of a sudden, chilly. I mean, I have a jacket, but truthfully don't want to work anymore. This was a nice re-immersion into my gardening world again though. I'm happy that I did this. I also pulled out a bunch of dead stuff from all of our beds over here. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with these beds this year, but this is my main focus most of the time, is this really big one. And then obviously we have this new one that we can plant fully in this year as well. So I'm excited for that. But I'm going to go back inside and, well, first put all of my stuff away, all of my supplies, and then go back inside. Hey, why the fuck did you say
don't eat my shoelaces, please, Ducky.
Like, oh, I don't know. I just like have this anonymous page where I just kind of fire off because I'm angry. Like,
can you look over here?
Finding a reason in that would be really hard for them.
Just hanging out, listening to my own podcast, just making sure it's good. What are you doing? I've been massaging her snoot and she really liked it, to get the scratch of her snoot. Come here, you're always putting that freaking thing on me. You like the scratch of your snoot, huh? Peach is pretty busy over here looking for seeds. They both have these patches on the sides of them though, that I am unsure if they've just like rubbed off the fur on the hay bales because they've been scratching, or if I need to have the vet come over. Oh my god. Good night, fatty. But Peach has it on both sides and Ducky just has it on one. You're really taking a big nap. Look at you. I love when they fall over. But other than that, like their coat and their fur is really healthy. It's just really like random patches that they're hairless in. It's very strange. So, who knows? Do you think she'll let me lie on her? The answer is yes. What a sweet hog. This is sweet farm bliss. I wish Ducky would come and lie on top of me too. I love you, Peachy. I love you, Ducky. She's going to eat some food. Look how pretty Peach is being. You're posing for me? You are so pretty. Yeah, my pretty girl. Ducky's still eating. Beep. Tell everybody how pretty you are. Can I have another smidge? PU. Just waiting for their water to fill up and getting in some really good cuddle times. Bye, Ducky. She's crazy. She's just been like blowing her air at me for the past 2 days. She just comes up really close to my face and does that. I'm like, you're the one who stinks. She also like smells like vegetables. You smell like asparagus or something like that. Not you, Peachy, just Ducky. Yeah, you smell like asparagus. It's a beautiful day in Oregon. Look, this is where most of my purple dead nettle is growing, in this fucking sink. All of these weeds just grow here naturally and I do nothing about them because I kind of like the look of the sink, honestly. I propped it up on those cinder blocks last year. It looks kind of rustic and nice, you know? Love the vibe.
20 minutes later.
Rue and I are working on a little memory book for Finley.
I've made these for the past 3 years. I did the first 2 that I ever made. I'm pretty sure I did for our first 6-month anniversary, and then the next one for our 1 year. And so there's 4 books that exist. They're little mini memory books, and this one is very large. I have so much more to fill out. I'm on page 49 and there's 155 pages, so I got work to do. Normally I give him this gift either for his birthday or our anniversary on January 1st, but I didn't this year because I'm terrible. I didn't finish it in time. I was working on it most days that we were at Finley's house before the road trip, and I just didn't finish it. And then I didn't work on it pretty much at all on the road trip because I developed these photos this time around, and before I had been making little memory books with the HP sprocket that I have. This isn't a brand deal, although I did do a brand deal for them back in the day. But it's like a little mini printer that you can hook your phone up to. Anyways, I digress. It's been a long time coming, so I'm just going through. I've already taped through all of the photos to the pages, but I'm going through and putting like the memories that I have of the day. And these are great gifts. If you ever need a gift for freaking, well, I know Valentine's Day just passed. Valentine's Day, an anniversary, a birthday, gotta love them. They're great. I love memory books, personally. And they're really nice to look back on to remember what we did like every day out of that year. Or not every day, just days that I take photos. I was listening to a Pine Grove vinyl before this, but now I'm like, maybe I should watch my show and do this. I've been watching High Fidelity on Hulu and I've been truly living for it. And I'm almost finished with it, so maybe that would be a good idea. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, Little Fires Everywhere is coming out on March 18th to Hulu, and I just watched the trailer and I'm freaking out. Who knew they would cast Miss Reese to play Elena? I'm in awe, truly. I can't wait to watch the show. It looks like it's gonna be freaking great. Some of you probably have read Little Fires Everywhere. Comment down below if you have. And comment down below, especially if you read it with my January book club, because I loved it so much. So I'm very excited for this to come out. I'm so happy that I only read it in January so that I can watch the show in March and like remember the names of the characters and stuff, you know? Very exciting stuff. Oh my god, baby. I cannot believe this. Fuck. This is incredible. I just received a cheese pizza from Mr. Finley. I love second dinner, baby. Guten Tag and good morning. It is Friday now, and for the rest of last night, I watched TV, I worked on the book, I ate some pizza when Finley brought it home, and now I'm heating myself up some coffee, and I'm gonna do my morning reading for book club and for myself. But we're reading the book Educated this month, if you want to join in, but it's a little late, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what the March book will be yet, but I'll let you know on IG. This lighting is so weird, but this room looks interesting. By the way, look at my friend who's still in the ceiling. You guessed it, the hole. It's already been there since January 29th, so really love that for me. Hello. I would like to say I'm on week 3 of BBG Beginner on the Sweat app, and oh my god, it's getting harder, I will admit. A nice unraveling. I need to shower so bad. My hair is disgusting. So I'm gonna do that. That was a great full body workout though. I'm feeling, my arms were quivering when I was doing the band stuff. I couldn't even finish the last circuit of it because I was like, it hurts so bad. But a good kind of hurt, you know? Glad to be working out again consistently for the past 3 weeks. So go Megan, woo! Gonna shower off all this sweat now. Peace out. I got a new Her the Label bra and I'm freaking out. I only had the white one and I would wear it all the time, but this one's like, because it's new, it's so supportive and just like, love it so much. I'm gonna get copywritten, so adios, I'm playing Mac Miller. Okay, I am about to film my main channel video for today. I'm doing like a baking video, currently watching Miss Amy Ordman while I set up. But Finley is outside right now building out the pig's pen. I don't know if you can see the little peanut. There he is. And I'm so excited for this to happen because the grass is like so fucking long in this pasture out here, and the pigs will definitely like trample and graze it down a little bit. But he'll probably be working on this for a while, so I can show you the progress later. Look at the little peanut who just arrived on the porch. Interesting. Gonna have to let her in.
2 hours later.
I just got done filming and I was doing a little bit of editing, but it's 4 now. And you know, yesterday when I was showing you guys those patches on the pigs, well, I figured out that it could possibly be mange, which I was freaking out and honestly crying about last night. So I texted the woman who sold us the pigs, which is Athena, who Finley works at her farm with her. So I texted her and she was like, I had one pig who had mange, I'll come over tomorrow, I'll check it out with you guys and see if you need to call a vet or whatever. So she's over now, so we're gonna go and do that and figure it out.
Later that same evening.
Hello. So false alarm on the mange. We think that it's yeast and mainly in Peach. So Peach definitely has like 3 bald spots on her back where, well, first things first, Athena was like, it's very common for Kuni pigs to have like patchy hair loss. And she was like, that's not what's alarming to me. She was basically just saying that if they look different than they used to, then something had to have, you know, like either come into their pen or happened with their diet or something like that. But we've kept their diet the same since they were babies. Like we've never changed it. But she recommended a vet that we could see. But before calling a vet, she recommended just to post on the Kuni Facebook page and be like, hey guys, here's some photos of my pigs. What do you think it is? Because she said that there's a lot of experts on there who could help us or point us in the right direction of what to get, even just from the farm store. So yeah, it was definitely super helpful. She had both of her kids come over as well, and they were doing such fun, cute little hopping games and tossing the ball around in the pasture, and it was very pure. It's wild that we've known Athena for almost the entirety of when we've lived in our town. town, and she's never been over to our house. We always just go over to hers. So it was really nice to have them over. And yeah, I'm a lot less alarmed than I was last night when I was freaking out about it because I was reading about mange and just being like, this has to be it. But we also think it's yeast. This is the big thing because Peach's vulva on her behind has like white stuff around it. I'm sorry if this is TMI for you guys to know about my pigs, but I feel like a lot of you love the pigs and just I want to update you on what's happening to them because I was definitely like, wait, what the fuck is that when I was cuddling them in the pen yesterday. And as soon as I got back in the house because my phone died, I looked it up on my computer and I was like, oof, falling down a rabbit hole of Google diagnoses, you know? So I'm happy that Athena wasn't freaked out by it. She wasn't like, you need an immediate vet, you know, just like watch it and make sure it's okay, but don't be too scared. So that's nice. I just finished editing my main channel video that's gonna go up today, hopefully, if this happens in time. I'm exporting it and I have to babysit in about half an hour and I'm babysitting from 6 until like 1 a.m. I don't think I told you guys this yet, but when I was working out this morning, I got a text from the woman I babysit for in my town and she was like, hey, can you babysit tonight? And it's funny that I even say that I do continually babysit for them because I literally have not watched their kids in a year. The last time I did was like January of 2019. And so for the whole year of 2019, I didn't really like see them that much. I ran into them one time at the river in our town and their whole family pretty much other than the husband was there. And I was like, what the heck? How's it going? Anyways, you can tell I'm blabbering, but I'm very excited to see the family. I probably won't vlog with them because I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm not gonna be like, hey, here's the camera, you know? Anyways, there's 5 of them, so I'm gonna have my hands full tonight. Mainly that's why I don't wanna bring it because I'll probably forget about you. But I'm gonna take you outside to see the pigs in a little bit before I go. Look at this guy go. Wow. Hi, Peach. Hi, Peach. Are you loving it? So you guys might have known this, but we had the whole line out just to the fence over there, but we have opened up the pasture again for them, or Finley has. Shout out to him, honestly, right, Peachy? Come here. Come here, Miss Peach. Hi. You're very cute. These are her little patches that I was talking about, and they're kind of like scabby, like they have little, I don't know, like raised parts on them. And she has it kind of worse on this side. She has this little dot here. So we're gonna get you all figured out, okay? Peach, don't worry about a thing. Ducky only has 1 spot and it's not as bad. And then if she had her tail up, you could see, yeah, her little white spot on her vulva. We gotta get that freaking checked out for you, Peach, okay? You gotta tell the people that you're okay. You are. You're talking a lot because you're so happy. He's putting some chicken wiring so they don't push through the fence line. It's happened in the past, Peach. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I'm gonna feed you dinner, okay? Athena said that they need to go on a diet as well. Hi, Ducky. Come here. Yeah, you need to go on a diet. Yeah, you don't like that news because you love to eat. That's Ducky's spot right here. But she doesn't have another one on her other side. Like Peach has it on both. Anyways, you girls are crazy. I love you so much. Let's have dinner. Kind of weird blue lighting now that the sun has gone down out here. The pigs are eating dinner, so I'm going to end off this vlog. I'm very happy with how this video has gone so far because I feel like I've filmed a lot of work that we got done. Just happy with how the past few days have gone in general in life, and I'm just so happy the pasture is done and the gardening happened and we're getting back into the swing of things. Definitely not happy to hear about the pigs and their skin problems, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated on their issues and whatnot. But I have to go and pack my babysitting bag. So I will see you guys in my next vlog. If you enjoyed this one, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Ring the notifications bell if you want to be notified when I upload. You can become a patron of mine if you want to support my earnings for this month. And until my next vlog, stay smiling. Bye.